Hey everyone, it's me, James, and I got a special, uh, just so excited. I got a special, here's what I got today, mail call. So without further ado, I have straight from Edson Razors. Joe Edson has sent me this beautiful Bamboosori, as you're reading it there, razor. Very classy. I mean, even the paper is like on certificate type paper, very heavy that you would get, almost like, cardboard type feel. Very classy. I am so stoked right now. There's gonna be slides here that are presented, so you guys have already seen part of it, but part of it is, we went over the development phase and everything that I wanted and everything that he's going to put together. And he put together these orange and blue acrylic translucent scales that hold the blade. And he knows I'm a Broncos fan, so he did it up for the Broncos. And so, it's just so pretty. Came in this pouch that he sent along with it, which is very nice, padded, help keep it safe. Excellent. I know, you want to see it. All right. So you've seen the pictures, you've seen what everything is, and now here it is. Damascus pattern steel. Worked spine. Well, basically worked everything since it's a fixed blade. I mean, it's very lovely. Trying to move it so that you guys can see the patterns popping out on the handle as well. And again, we went through the here's the concept of what I have. What can you do for me? Now, Joe Edson, he's also at the Shave Nook, and I had seen his work pop out, on some projects that he did a while back. I'm talking like 2 years. And I was like, wow, this dude makes some lovely stuff. And I seen work of his at other places, went to his website, checked out his gallery of things that he's done in the past. Beautiful, beautiful work. So when I thought about a custom razor, I had thought about him. He was actually my first choice. There was some things going on. He didn't have like the room in place to where he could really set up because he was going through a transition. And so it was like I couldn't ask him at that time to pop out a custom blade. So I waited. One of the things that I wanted, now I'm just talking about from his regular blades. I'm talking about, like mirror polish type blades, some really cool looking functional blades, some blades that had a little bit more flair to them that you're like, well, I could see someone using that, but wow, the file work on that spine on the blade is just great, but can I use it? I mean, he goes through different areas and he's got a lot of really nice work, top notch. So anyway, one of the things that I was really interested at the time when I was looking through his work was more Damascus type blades. And also, I just have something about the fixed blades. I just really love it. So anyway, to kind of bring it back a little bit, we're going through I'm seeing now recently that he's doing blades again, and I'm like, man, I got to have Joe work on something for me. And so I reach out to him. He comes back to me and he's like, "You still haven't got yourself a Damascus blade yet?" Like, no, not. I don't have one in my hand right now. And so uh, he shows me. We're talking about. He has a model similar to this that's on his website, and we're going through. Well, is this what you're interested in? And I'm like, yes. But I want a Western grind. I don't want a asymmetrical. I want it symmetrical. And so we go through that part. I wanted in French point. What he had was more of a square type point. He was like, "What about thumb notch? You thinking about thumb notch?" And this is all in dialogue. And I'm like, "Yep, I want a thumb notch." "What about something on the top?" And I'm like, "Yep, I want something on the top." And so we're going through the design phase of what it's going to look like and everything. And so after all the concepts are knocked out, I go back to him and I'm like, "Oh, by the way, excuse me real quick. I also want, if you can do it, I want the blade part to be in a lighter finish than the handle portion." And as you can tell, he's got it segmented perfectly to where we're talking about this is a two-tone acid etching. So the handle is darker in etching than the blade, but you can still see the pattern. And that's exactly what I wanted. You may be asking why. I was like, well, for one, I think it just looks cool. You got that two-tone etching. Two, when you drop this baby in the acrylic holder, line it up, take it in, you can still see the patterning, especially on the orange side, come through. Now, I don't know if the reflection is going to do this more here. There we go. Maybe right there. Can you guys tell that? So you can see the patterning coming through. It's like this is being the filter, so it's boom, popping it out. Whereas if it was more dark like that, it'd be harder to see more of the patterning pop through. So that's my vision on why I wanted it lighter. Plus, I think it just looks really cool just coming out, popping out like that. Two-tone, boom, boom. Um, what's next? Well, not only was he able to work on that, he was able to, now, these artisans, they have a schedule. I'm not saying this is typical. I'm just saying for me, my experience. I happened to catch him at the right time to where this all happened quickly. When I say quickly, I'm talking about, we were talking about this before the Broncos played their first playoff game. And we're talking about this being finished now. And you know, that's pretty darn quick. So less than 5 weeks, something like that. Less than 5 weeks, and I have a blade in concept, developed, produced, shipped to me at my door, and that is just fantastic. And again, as far as the delivery time frame and all that, that's, I understand that that can't be for everybody, but it happened to be for me, and I'm just very, very thankful. Very blessed all around. I understand that they, you know, these are things outside of the normal things that we need just to get along, and just to have the resources, and it's just such a huge blessing. And I'm very thankful, Joe. You did great work. I hope this helps bring other business back to you, or more business to you, to highlight your skills. Joe also does vintage restores as well. He's very straightforward. I asked him for his honing process. He gave that to me so that I would know, because it's important to me, since I like to maintain my own blades after I get them. So that's what I do for myself. And so to know the process that the creator takes it through is important to me, so I have a baseline when I'm going back, whether I'm just doing a finishing stone or having to take it back all the way from bevel to finish. So anyway, thank you all. Didn't really have a beverage because I'm not shaving tonight, but I did have something just to celebrate. New Belgium out of Colorado. Slow ride. Take it easy. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching.